Welcome to the CT News Report. I'm Sammy Lopez. Each week we'll be delivering a newscast from here in our Student Media Center studios on West Broad Street. We'll be both recapping the week in VCU news as published in the Commonwealth Times print edition, as well as reporting our own original stories. Tonight we'll begin with the construction going on around campus. 30 projects are a part of a 6-year plan beginning this year. This summer saw renovations to the Gray Street Honors Housing, and construction is ongoing at a new University Learning Center near Cabell Library. But our focus tonight is on the Gray Street Apartments South Complex. It opened August 1st to host the Aspire program, which is a service learning community. 148 sophomores started this year. The building itself was designed specifically for Aspire. These rooms will host classes that are a part of the 2-year program. It's designed to give students a well-rounded college experience.
It's one of the things that employers are going to look for. So it's not just looking at a generation of potential employees who are well trained and have had a good, rigorous academic program, but also know how to serve and give back.
If you're taking classes together and you're always doing activities together and everything, that you're going to do better in school, you're going to do better with your community service, and it's just going to be a better experience. So that's a really big draw for me.
Right across the street, construction is underway on the Gray Street North Complex. That will also be a learning community, and 2 more are in the planning process. VCU is welcoming over 3,000 freshmen to campus this semester. The CT previously reported that according to President Dr. Michael Rao, this class of 2016 has the highest GPA and the highest SAT scores of any incoming class in school history. Enrollment is estimated to be about the same as last year, over 36,000 students, with about 86% coming from Virginia. After move-in, Welcome Week events began. The activities included a raffle done at the Siegel Center Friday. The events concluded today. VCU unveiled a new logo this week and a new motto, Make It Real. Those launches, though, came in conjunction with internet failures on campus Thursday during the first day of classes. E-Services and Blackboard were also down. VCU does not know the cause of the problem, but has ruled out hackers and viruses. It's a frozen yogurt frenzy now, with new Froyo stores coming to campus and the greater Richmond area. Tonight, we review what's here, what's coming soon, and we take a closer look at the competition in Carytown. How many frozen yogurt locations can Richmond support? That's the question that the recent influx of Froyo stores raises. 2 locations opened this summer near campus that sell frozen yogurt: the Monroe Park Sweet Frog on Carey Street and Bobalicious on Laurel near Broad Street. Those stores are just blocks from one another. Cold Stone sells frozen yogurt along with ice cream. That's on West Broad Street, and 2 more Froyo stores are coming soon. Yogi, which is Indiana-based, is going to be where Rumors used to be on North Harrison Street, and Crave, a Fredericksburg-based chain, will be where Very Berry used to be on Broad Street. That's 5 locations within a block of campus. There are 2 stores that sell frozen yogurt in Willow Lawn: Yapple Yogurt, which opened Friday, and Zynga. In Short Pump, the original Sweet Frog competes with Very Berry, and a local store, Mix It, opened nearby in mid-April. Though these stores offer different flavors and toppings, they all have essentially the same product. The Froyo frenzy is causing particular competition in Carytown. Sweet Frog actually started here in Richmond, and this location here in Carytown has been here about 1.5 years, but now they're not the only game in town. Another frozen yogurt place has moved in here in Carytown, just 1 store over.
Why would somebody put a yogurt shop right next door to another yogurt shop?
Sweet Frog has over 60 stores and plans to have 200 by the end of the year. Regional manager Adam Silverman wouldn't go on camera, but says even with Yapple Yogurt moving in, Sweet Frog has a strong clientele.
You deal with competition, just by doing your best in what we do. And we had a pretty solid product here in Richmond, and people knew us very well. So we're pretty confident in that we would be okay.
Yapple Yogurt started in Philadelphia. There are 6 stores, 2 in Richmond. Regional manager Joey Kuda says parking availability was the biggest reason for the move next to Sweet Frog.
Carytown has a lot of issues with parking sometimes. It's hard to get a spot in a lot of places because it's just street parking. So we decided to move across from the Carey Square because there's a lot of available parking there.
But will the demand stack up to the supply?
Naturally, you're going to lose business. I mean, it's just the way it is, especially with something right next door. It's not like it's so unique that people are going to just go to Sweet Frog when something just like it is right next door. So on the other flip side, neither one is going to get but so busy.
Yapple's product is 4 cents per ounce more expensive.
Our philosophy is we'll let the customer decide. So we came in, we said we have a great product, we have a great team, we have a great service, and we'll let people decide which one they like. If they like Sweet Frog, they can go to Sweet Frog. If they like us, they'll choose us.
Both Sweet Frog and Yapple Yogurt say their sales have been steady.
Our sales have been really good so far this year. We've been happy with how our progress has gone in Virginia.
If one thing is certain, students now have more froyo options than ever. And our final story tonight, an investigative piece reported exclusively by the CT. We looked at low student voter turnout in elections. Joining me now in studio is news editor Ryan Murphy. Ryan, you've been on this story now for a couple of months. One of the things that you were looking at that could be affecting the student voice is how students are divided up in districts.
That's right, Tommy. The 5th and the 2nd district, the barrier runs right through the central VCU campus in Monroe Park. A lot of the major freshman and upperclassmen dorms are in the northern 2nd district, but the Gladding Residence Center and a number of other developments are in the southern 5th district. Also, the 6th district holds the medical campus and a number of other fringe student developments. So there's a lot of separation, and a lot of students feel that their voice just isn't heard because they're so divided.
And I know on the flip side of that, the argument could be made that students now are being heard by more people because they're divided. So there are certainly two sides to that issue. Now, I know you spoke with a number of students and also local advocacy groups for voting in Richmond. And some of the issues could be revolving around students just not wanting to come out to vote. And I know one of the things that you looked at with that issue is the fact that some of these elections are just not hotly contested.
That's true, Tommy. A number of the races last year, in the House races, 63% of them were uncontested. In the Senate, the state Senate, 35% were uncontested. In local races, the district races, 3 of the 9 only included one candidate. But this year, we'll see what happens. All of the district seats are up for grabs, including the mayoral seat.
And I know obviously the presidential election as well on November 6th. Thank you, Ryan. And that'll do it for us tonight. As always, you can check out the Commonwealth Times on newsstands around campus, coming out on Mondays and Thursdays. Thanks for watching.